Friends, welcome to Time with Thebsian. Today's episode is on transplantation. In the topic transplantation, this is the first episode. There will be two more episodes in continuation regarding transplantation. Because if I am going to put everything together, it will be so congested and it will be confusing to the listeners or my friends. So I have divided into three. One, I will say what transplantation is. Second, how tissues are modified by gene editing. Third one, describe real transplantation. The main reason for giving this episode is the news that came up in January that tissues from pig, a heart and a kidney was transplanted successfully into two human beings. The patients are recovering and under the watchful eye of transplant surgeon. So, friends, you people have listened to my talk on ventricular assist devices, total heart device, and the idea of the Chennai-based research people to design and fabricate a ventricular assist device in India to reduce the cost of artificial implants. So these devices are implants, that is, a foreign man-made object is implanted inside the human body. But in the case of tissues from pigs to human being, is the question of transplantation. Question of transplantation, that is, tissues from a different species or a different organism other than human beings into humans. That is called transplantation. So depending upon the nature of from where the tissue is coming up, transplantations have different names. And when the tissues are coming from other organisms or other species, there is a process called modification of genes of that particular tissue or organ. So in order to make you understand the subtle differences in the names coming up in today's presentation, I am giving this episode the details of different types of transplantation. So transplantation is the process of moving cells or tissues or organs from one side to another for the purpose of replacing or repairing damaged or diseased organs or tissue within human body. If the tissue is moved from one place to another in one's own body, it is called an autograft. If the tissue is transplanted from one person to another person, it becomes an allograft. Allo is a Greek word and it means other. More than 1 million allograft transplantations are being carried out every year. Now we try to understand another name called Xeno. Xenotransplantation. Xeno means foreign or a strange or a heterologous tissue. So they are called xenotransplantation or a heterologous transplantation. This is the transplantation of living cells, tissues or organs from one species to another. Such cells and tissues or organs are called xenografts or organs for xenotransplantation. The process of transplant will induce the process of rejection. That means the human body or any living body has got the power to reject any tissue or any foreign body that is going to be implanted or transplanted into that particular organism. The grade of rejection process increases from autograft to allograft, allograft to xenograft. The process of rejection raised by the recipient is called immune response. There are drugs available to check the immune process of rejection of transplants. And we know that people say that getting a kidney for transplant is easy, but maintaining a patient with transplanted kidney is expensive because that expense will recur every day. Each day, the patient has to take medicines so that the implanted or transplanted tissue or organ will not get rejected. So this kind of reaction has got two main parts. One is the innate immune system with which we are born. The second system is the immune system that is developed by our body after our birth and during our development. The innate immune system is the rapid immune response system that is we inherit from our parents. The acquired immune system is the innate system that gets specialized to prepare our body or to protect our body from a specific invader. And innate immune system and acquired immune system both work together. Long-term survival of a transplant can be maintained by manipulating the immune system to reduce the risk of rejection. The use of anti-rejection medicines are mandatory and forms the expensive part of any organ transplantation. At present, there are many tissues that are transplanted irregularly, like lung transplant, liver transplant, pancreatic transplant, corneal transplant, tracheal transplant, kidney transplant, etc. So, friends, this in summary, we learned about what a transplant is, what is the difference between an implant and a transplant, and what are the different types of transplants, transplants, allotransplants, and xenotransplants. So thank you very much for listening to this episode. If you have any doubt or questions, kindly let me know about it. This is a very important topic which you have to understand because transplants and implants are very common in this period of life. Friends, kindly do remember that every Friday, Time with Thebsian videos will be there till the end of July 2022. Every Friday, a new video will be coming up. So, welcome to you all to those videos. Thank you.